I'm recording this video about Rith. I talked to that vegan teacher. Let's hop into it.
Welcome to class. Today we have a new student whose name is ChatGPT.
10 ways that non-vegans are like Adolf Hitler.
Alright people, what's up? That vegan teacher is coming back with a bang. Now audience, for those who have no idea who that vegan teacher is, let me take you back to 2021. There was once a time in commentary YouTube where Poncho was the face of the genre.
Oh, really? Oh my gosh. Hey, Bambolino, looking good.
Hey, why does he low-key kind of sound like Rith? Hey, Rith, is this you?
No, Poncho, it's not.
Is this you? Come on, man, what the fuck? Damn, motherfucker.
He would be milking that vegan teacher content every single day, racking over 10 million views in a few days. And pretty much every single commentary YouTuber you can think of also joined in on the trend about how she is a vegan animal rights activist and how she forces veganism down people's throats. Yeah, well, what if I told you guys that I slid for all of you and that vegan teacher is bringing it back? I was chatting with her in the YouTube comment section and she actually responded to me. Okay, no more gatekeeping. I'm gonna show you what she said. I started out by saying, you know, if you started reacting to the commentary YouTubers again, you would probably get your message out there quicker. Because at the end of the day, we just care about responding to a good topic. And apparently that vegan teacher really liked what I had to say. She responded saying, good advice, you should follow it and send me your videos. I can't wait to see how you defend animals. We fucking did it, ladies and gentlemen. That vegan teacher is about to react to everybody once again. Because I knew if I talked about her shitty fucking vegan message, she would be happier than a pig rolling around in its own shit. Anyway, since I've made this video, she has dropped some absolute bangers. Like seriously, she's using ChatGPT to compare non-vegans to Hitler. Tell me this is a video idea that is not meant for commentary YouTubers to react to. It's just a match made in heaven. Anyways, all I have to say before we begin is that vegan teacher is a marketing genius. She knows exactly what she's doing. Listen, I don't hate that vegan teacher. All I care about is her giving me the news. Because this shit is funny as fuck. Let's begin.
Welcome to class. Today we have a new student and his name is ChatGPT.
Bro, we're only 3 seconds into the video and look at the chain that she's wearing. Vegan because I want the Holocaust to end. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if she put that shit on eBay for like $5,000, I would probably buy it. That chain is probably as much of a museum artifact as she is. How do you feel about my diamonds, Miss Katie? Not only do I eat animals, but I look sexy as fuck in the process.
Let's hear what she has to say.
10 ways that non-vegans are like Adolf Hitler.
Dude, she's like so fucking serious right now. 10 ways that non-vegans are like Adolf Hitler. And then she just flutters her eyebrows like, oh guys, you gotta listen to this shit. Also, by the way, audience, this shit isn't even ChatGPT. I was just on ChatGPT and said, show me 10 ways that vegans are like Adolf Hitler. And the whole fucking time, they refused to answer the question. And I even asked it about non-vegans, and it still wouldn't provide me an answer. So what this is showing me is that Miss Katie actually had to type this out herself and is just trying to say that ChatGPT is the one that formed this response. Katie, you just got exposed. Coldfish IQ head ass.
10 things they can do to show the world that they have decided to be saner than him.
Cool.
Is this seriously what she's gonna do the entire time? Just keep nodding her head and being like, oh wow, that is such great information, ChatGPT.
Why would you lie about saying ChatGPT did this? Because now thousands of, even millions of people will try and do this. So I'm wondering why. Why? Okay, I know she's a vegan. She doesn't like hitting animals. Okay, I understand that. I can agree with that. Because my mom also said she wants to become a vegan so that more animals don't get hurt. But at the same time, I'm like, need protein. And Adolf Hitler compared to non-vegans. I'm a non-vegan. I'm Hitler now. Okay, I'm worse than Hitler. Okay, motherfucker. Shut your chest up.
Everybody knows you're the one that typed this shit, Miss Katie. Don't give me that straightforward face like you're doing a self-portrait on a fucking dollar bill and trying to convince every single old-ass Facebook mom to veganism, because that's probably the only fucking audience you have left that supports you. Old-ass motherfuckers that aren't connected with reality. This isn't ChatGPT, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't what they would say at all.
Adolf Hitler was the same as all of you who eat meat, dairy, and eggs because he supported branding sentient beings as property. Just as he dehumanized people and treated them as objects, you brand cows, pigs, and chickens as commodities for your consumption. Chickens have wings, not so they can end up on your plate. Yeah, but so they can fly short distances and
I truly do not give a shit. You could literally pay me $1 billion to stop eating meat for the rest of my life. Wait until I'm like 70. And I'm like, okay, let me get the money.
feel the joy of the wind on their feathers. If you want to show the world that you are better than Adolf Hitler, stop supporting the branding and commodification of animals.
For tech, man. What is this? Show the world that you are not Adolf Hitler. And I'm just now realizing these texts. Adolf Hitler supported branding sentient beings as property. Veganism means not eating exploiting, stealing from commodify animals. I don't give a shit.
And choose plant-based alternatives instead.
Good.
Wow, good. You're the one that typed this shit, Miss Katie. Stop pretending that you didn't. And also, let's just listen to what this shit actually just said. Stop supporting the branding and commodification of animals and choose vegan alternatives instead. Tell me how ChatGPT would make that connection. Exactly, because it fucking wouldn't. I guarantee you that vegan teacher went on ChatGPT before she made this video and tried getting ChatGPT to bend toward her message. And then when she realized that ChatGPT wouldn't bend the knee to her, she decided to make her own ChatGPT prompts herself. Which is honestly kind of funny because ChatGPT usually defends minorities, so you know that you f***ed up morally if you're asking ChatGPT that question, and it's not bending the knee to minorities.
He said 10 ways that vegans are like Adolf Hitler.
Katie, not even the propaganda-filled robots are agreeing with you. You quite literally have nobody on your side.
1 point.
Adolf Hitler was the same as all of you who eat meat, dairy, and eggs because he put
Okay, shut the fuck up, lying ass person. I'm reading the second one. Adolf Hitler put sentient beings in gas chambers. Okay, why are they actually speaking facts, like, bruh? That's true. Chicken, meat, whatever, yeah, the sentient beings, you know that. Okay, I can actually agree because, but XA, those are humans, not. I truly don't give a shit. You're saying we are like Adolf Hitler, but why is she just speaking facts? I'm not trying to be on her side. She's still like that's overreacting. You did put sentient beings in gas chambers, and you should have killed Adolf Hitler when you could, because he was unarmed, and I think it was a British soldier that decided not to kill him.
sentient beings in gas chambers.
Okay, so at this point, you can pretty much confirm how that vegan teacher is directing this message toward us. Notice the adjectives that ChatGPT is allegedly using towards her. ChatGPT is telling the message from a first-person standpoint. You are like Adolf Hitler. You like to put animals in gas chambers. I thought ChatGPT was the unbiased person and doesn't like to give their opinions on very sensitive topics. But according to ChatGPT on that vegan teacher's computer, oh man, that shit's even more of an animal rights activist than she is. Kinda weird, right?
Millions of pigs are suffocated and slaughtered in gas chambers today.
I just realized this while spinning around. Vegan for a kinder world. You guys eat plants. So more animals die because they don't get to breathe. There are less trees, less anything. So mostly more plants die. So more plants die than pigs for your bacon. Peppa Pig being slaughtered for bacon. That doesn't happen. So I'm wondering the fuck. Shut the fuck up.
Just as he did to humans. Pigs are as intelligent as a 3-year-old child and form deep emotional bonds with their family.
A pig and a 3-year-old child are nothing, not even close. The brain cells of a pig. It's like giving like a fetus. Like having a fetus. Doesn't even know how to cry yet. And when you come out, you know how to cry. Doesn't even know how to crawl. Doesn't care. Doesn't even know how to laugh.
Wait, what the fuck did it just say? Pigs are as intelligent as a 3-year-old child. You know, Miss Katie, all that shit really tells me is that 3-year-old child is fucking stupid. Just like a grown-ass pig. At least pigs taste good. And the only person that's gonna say a 3-year-old child tastes good is EDP. But listen, Miss Katie, even though you're telling me that...
The vegan teacher. EDP, bruh. Nah, because now you cannot be saying that
pig has the
taste good. No, continue. I should stop pausing these things.
Intelligence of a 3-year-old. That doesn't change my mind at all getting some pork chops from Longhorn Steakhouse. And if it bothers you so much that the pig is smart, then just get a Down syndrome one. The retarded pig can't tell it's dying, right? We have the technology to induce Down syndrome into pigs, I'm sure of it.
If you want to show the world that you are better than Adolf Hitler, stop supporting gas chamber slaughterhouses. And eat.
Do not give a shit. I truly do not give a shit. Truly do not give a shit.
Cruelty-free vegan food instead.
Okay, but I'm just one person. If I stop eating meat for the rest of my life, how is that gonna make any sort of change in real time? Do you realize that there are like billions of people on this planet? If I were to stop eating meat today, that would solve 0.00 infinite zeros amount of the problem. It wouldn't do
8 billion has how many zeros? 8 billion divided by 1 person. I'm going to see. Let's quickly see. I'm sorry to interrupt. I just need to see this. Quickly used. Calculator. 8? No. 1 divided by 8 billion. That's 80 million. That's 800 million. So only 1.000000000. Okay. No, it's not like that. Take it backwards. So 0.0000 times E10. E minus 10 percentage. Nah, bro. No. If I understand if like 1 billion people stopped eating meat, okay. Yeah, 1 billion people stopped eating meat. Okay. Don't give a shit. Just one person.
Do shit. You really think my fucking ass is really gonna solve the issue? And even if I were to tell my entire audience of probably 300,000 people that's gonna watch this video to stop eating meat today, and let's pretend that everybody would, it would solve precisely fucking nothing. Pigs are still gonna get gas chambered by Axe body spray. Cows are still gonna get their throats slit this afternoon. And Chick-fil-A is still gonna have lines out the fucking door. Nothing is gonna change anything.
Good. Adolf Hitler was the same as all of you who eat meat, dairy, and eggs because he exploited the innocent.
She's saying Adolf Hitler eats humans. That's what you're trying to fucking say. Because, okay, we eat pigs for one reason. To get what they give us. They give us protein. They give us food. And I still do not care. I'll still go to KFC and order a bucket of chicken. And actually 2 of them because we share, because like 5 people. 6. So like 3 people eat 1 bucket, another 3 people eat another bucket. I do not care. The fried chicken is still good though.
Just as he exploited people for his gain, you fund industries that enslave and abuse animals who cannot fight back. Mother cows.
Adolf Hitler, if the war didn't exist and he actually just killed people for no reason, the reason why Adolf Hitler killed millions of people, it's because it was during the war, it's during the war. It would defend his country, Germany. That's why.
For instance, cry for days when their calves are taken from them so humans can steal their milk.
True.
If you want to show the world that you are better than Adolf Hitler, stop supporting animal exploitation.
Well, I guess I'm Adolf Hitler. Anyways, audience, subscribe to the...
Okay, so like, how many vegan people are like, I think 1 billion?
channel for a part 2 of that vegan teacher. With that being said, I'll catch you guys later.
Also, I'll catch you guys later. And recording. Bye guys.